Hi and welcome to this short arm balancing practice with me, Eline. We're going to start today in a cross-legged position with a straight spine. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling and just close your eyes for a couple of seconds. Try and make the connection to your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And then slowly open your eyes again. And take your hands back down. Come and lie all the way flat down onto your backs. So the whole back is down onto the mat. Place your hands beside your hips. And from here you take your legs up towards the ceiling. So flex your toes towards your face. And we're going to alternate legs, starting with the right side. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, left leg down and just let it hover above the mat. Inhale up and keep alternating right and left and push your belly button towards the mat. So make sure there's no space between your lower back and the mat. Exhale, left leg down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Left leg. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, take it up. Right. Inhale, up. Keep flexing your toes. Left leg up. And then keep your legs up. Now we're going to bend the knees and stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. Straighten your arms. And we're going to push the knees in towards the triceps. So push your knees towards your triceps. Contract your core. Exhale, take it down. Knees in. And exhale, take them back. Inhale, take the knees in. Exhale, take them back. Inhale in. Exhale back. So this is like a reverse crow pose. Inhale, take your knees in towards your triceps. And take it back. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale, take them in towards your triceps. Exhale, take it back. And inhale, take them in and hold it here. Spread your fingers as if you're pushing the floor away. Activate your shoulders, keep your knees in and slowly take it back. Cross your ankles, grab your feet and slowly roll up into a seated position and then move all the way into a tabletop. So knees right under the hips and then we're going to stretch out the wrists. So spread your fingers and let them face towards your knees. Straighten your arms and just stretch the wrists out. So keep the whole palm down onto the mat. Try and spread your fingers as much as you can. And slowly take it back in towards the center. And then we'll flip the palms around. So now the tops of your hands are down onto the mat. Keep spreading the fingers wide and keep your elbows straight. And then lean back a little, feeling the stretch into the forearms and the wrists. Then take it back in towards the center. Now take your hands out towards the side of the mat and start making some circles around the wrists. Take it first to the left a couple of times and then take it to the right. Try and make big circles. Then take it back in towards the center and just shake your wrists out or roll your wrists out, whatever feels better to you. Then we will come back into our tabletop and we're going to work into the shoulders. So knees under the hips, shoulders right over the wrists. And on our exhale, we're going to dip the shoulders, so only the shoulders. Inhale, push them up. Exhale, dip the shoulders. Inhale, push them up. Exhale, let the shoulders dip. Inhale, push up. Exhale, dip. Inhale, push up. And keep spreading the fingers wide. Inhale, dip. Exhale, push up. Inhale, dip. Exhale, push up. Now, we're going to stretch it out in cat-cow. So on our inhale, we arch the back, and on our exhale, we round the spine. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, arch the back, push the chest forward, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone in and round the spine as much as you can. Once again, inhale, push the chest forward, look up. And exhale, round. Look towards your belly button, let your head hang. Now come back to neutral. So tabletop position, tuck your toes under. And then from here we're going to hover. So get the knees off the mat, activate your core. Just let your knees hover above the mat, creating some fire in the belly. Pull your belly in. Look just in front of your hands. And then exhale, take it back down. Just sit back down on your heels and once again roll your wrists out. Now from here, just plant your forearms down. We're going to come into a forearm plank. So in forearm plank, your shoulders are over your elbows and you send your heels down to the back of the mat. Keep your neck long, and then we're going to do the same thing with the shoulders. So on our exhale, we dip into the shoulders. On our inhale, we push up. Exhale, dip your shoulders down. Inhale, push up. So the movement is only in the shoulders, down and up. Keep your belly engaged. Push your shoulders down and take them back up. Exhale down, inhale, push up. Exhale down, inhale, push up. And then from here, send your hips all the way towards the ceiling. Come into your dolphin pose. So reach the sitting bones up. Stretch your chest towards your thighs and look towards your feet or your ankles. Now from here, we're going to interlace the fingers and we're going to stretch the right leg up and inhale, come forward. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, take your left heel down. Inhale, push the left heel up. Exhale, down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, push the left knee down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down, and then take your right leg down, going to the other side. So stretch the left leg up. Inhale, come into your right tippy toes. Exhale, down. Inhale, right tippy toes. Exhale, down. Inhale, right tippy toes. Exhale, down. Again, inhale, right tippy toes. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, take it back down, and then one more time, inhale, take it up, and exhale, take everything back down. Walk back into your forearm plank, and then bring your thighs and your hips down. Come into your Sphinx pose. Just relax here in Sphinx. Staying long in the neck and the spine. Open your chest, stretching out the abdominal muscles. Then place your hands beside your ribs, roll your shoulders away from your ears and come up into your cobra pose. Exhale, take it down, tuck your toes under and send your hips up and back into a downward dog. Spreading the fingers wide, spreading the toes. Feet are hips distance and hands are shoulder width. On your inhale, you take your right leg up. And then on your exhale, you open the hip and bend the knee. And look over your left shoulder and see if you can see your right foot. Keep squaring off the shoulders. Now on our inhale, we take the right leg back up. And then on our exhale, we bend the knee and take the right knee in towards the right tricep. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right leg to left tricep. Inhale, take your right leg up. Exhale, right knee in towards your chest. And then step your right foot between your hands, taking the left knee down. Inhale, push the chest forward and up and take your arms up, coming into our low lunge. Now from here, we interlace the fingers and we place the hands just under the right knee and we're gonna engage our core. So on our exhale, we'll move through a cat-cow motion. So exhale, round the spine. Inhale, push the chest forward. Exhale, round, push your belly in. Inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, tuck your belly in. Inhale, sink down into the hips. Exhale, tuck your belly in. Inhale, push into the hips. Now take your hands towards the inside of the right leg and come into a lizard pose. So in your lizard, you can move around a little bit. You can stay on your hands or you can come down into the forearms, whatever feels better. I always like to move around a little to open up the hips. Keep breathing here, and then tuck your left toes under and step back into your plank. Come down on your exhale into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, take everything back into downward facing dog. We're going to move towards the left side. So on our next inhale, we're going to take the left leg up towards the ceiling. Then open the left hip and bend the knee, and try and see if you can see your left toes over your right shoulder. Keep squaring off the shoulders. Now take the left leg back up. Then on your exhale, bend your knee and take it into the left tricep. Inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale, take your left knee in towards your right tricep, twist. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, take your left knee in towards your chest and step your left foot between your hands, taking the right knee down. Now on our inhale, we interlace the fingers and plant the hands underneath the left knee, and then we round our back on our exhale, tucking the belly in, and push the chest forward on our inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, round. Inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, round. Inhale, sink into the hips. Again, exhale, round. Inhale, sink into your hips. And then take your hands towards the inside of the left foot and come into your lizard. Keep pushing the chest forward. Keep your length in the spine and just move around however it feels good. Getting into your hips. Then from here, you're going to tuck your right toes under and step your left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, come halfway down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Reaching the sitting bones up. Now from here, you step your left foot forward and will turn towards the right side, coming into a wide-legged straddle. Inhale, create space in the chest, and exhale, folding forward. Now see if you can walk your hands behind your feet, reaching the crown of the head down towards the mat. Keep activating the legs, sending the sitting bones up towards the ceiling. Then on your inhale, you come halfway up, hands on the shoulders, and just heel toe your feet in until they're a little bit wider than the hips, and then sink down into your yogi squat, your malasana. In your malasana, you're pushing your knees out with your elbows. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and then place your hands down right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. And then from here, we're just going to move the weight into the hands. So lean forward into your hands and just move your weight a little bit into the hands, keeping the feet down onto the floor. Exhale, take it back. And then again, on your inhale, you reach into your hands, pushing the weight into the hands, spreading the fingers wide. Exhale, take it back into your yogi squat. One more time. On your inhale, you lean into the hands, engage the belly, and then exhale, take it back. Come back into your yogi squat, hands in front of your heart, and then take everything back towards the center. Now from here, we fold forward and take your feet as wide as the mat, and just relax your neck here, but see if you can walk your hands behind, your right hand behind your right heel, and then you take your left arm up and around, maybe towards the inside of the right thigh. Or if you want to take it even further, you can try and make a bind. So grab your left wrist with your right hand and try and straighten both legs. Keep breathing in through the nose here. Then on your exhale, you release. Take your hands back under your shoulders again. Lengthen in the spine, and once again on your exhale you fold. Try and take your left hand behind your left heel, and first see if you can take the right arm up and over towards the inside of the left thigh. This can be enough, but if you want a little more, you can take the bind, so wrapping the left arm all the way around and grabbing your right wrist. And see if you can straighten both legs here. Look towards the right side. Just keep breathing here through the nose. And then on your exhale, you slowly release. Inhale once again. Come halfway up. And then from here, sink back into your malasana. We're going to work into our arm balances now. Trying our first variation, the easier variation. You keep pushing your knees in towards your upper arms and your upper arms into your knees. Take your hands down onto the mat, spread your fingers, push your thighs in towards your arms and lean forward. And once you lean forward, see if you can take your feet off the mat. Engage your core and try and really look in front of your hands. So you keep the balance, exhale, take it back down and shake your wrists out. Now our next one is gonna be our real crow pose. So take your hands back under your shoulders, and now we're gonna straighten the legs on our inhale. So you reach the hips up and see if you can take your feet in a little closer, so you can put your knees in your armpits or your triceps. Now from here, lean forward into the hands, push your knees into your arms, and then engage the belly, lean forward, and maybe you take one leg up, and then the other, coming into our crow pose. Keep looking in front of your hands, engage the belly here. Take an inhale here, and then slowly on your exhale you can release. Bring everything back into your yogi squat and shake out your wrists. We're going to try another variation here. This time planting your hands down into the mat and come into your forward fold, reaching the hips up, and see if you can place your hands behind your heels. Place them right behind your heels, and then take your legs out in front of you and see if you can cross the ankles, and then push into your hands and look up. Come into this bhujapidasana, arm balance. You can move around a little if that's available. Take one more breath in here and then slowly release. Come back into your uttanasana, your forward fold. Then we'll have our last variation. Just take a little wider stance, so your feet as wide as the mat. And then from here, walk your hands behind your heels again. So really send your sitting bones up, and then walk your hands behind your heels and plant your hands behind your heels. Sit your thighs down into your triceps, and then walk your feet forward. Engage the deep muscles in your belly and straighten your legs out, coming into your firefly, titbasana. Stretch your legs out in front of you, take an inhale here, and then on your exhale you take everything back and you come back into your forward fold, reaching the sitting bones up. On your inhale you come up and you lengthen the spine, and on your exhale you stand up tall again. Now we're going to add these arm balances into our vinyasa. So start at the top of your mat, bring your big toes together, bring your hands behind your hips in samasthitihi. On your inhale, you reach your arms up. You let your thumbs touch. On your exhale, you fold forward from the hips, bringing the fingertips down into the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the chest forward. Exhale, jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reach the sitting bones up, spread the fingers. Now on your inhale, you look forward, you bend into your knees, and you jump your feet towards the outside of the hands. So into your malasana position. Come up into your malasana, and from your malasana, you're going to plant your hands down, reach the sitting bones up, take your feet in one step, and then bring your knees towards your armpits or your triceps and lean forward. Come up into your crow pose. Take one foot up and then the other. Then engage the deep muscles in the core and see if you can push back into chaturanga. Send your hips back. Inhale up into your upward facing dog, and exhale, send your hips up. Downward facing dog. We're gonna try that again. So from your down dog, on your inhale, you bend into your knees and you jump forward into your malasana. Take your hands in front of your heart, send the crown of the head up. From here, you plant your hands down under your shoulders, spread your fingers, bring your knees in towards your triceps or your armpits and lean forward into your crow pose. Take one foot up and then the other. And then from here, engage the deep muscles in the belly and push your feet back into your chaturanga. Come halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose in your down dog. Then bring your knees as wide as your mat and sink down into your child's pose, sending the hips onto the heels. Bring the forehead down towards the mat and just relax here. Relax completely in your child's pose. Then on your inhale, you look towards your hands again and you come back up. Sit back down in a comfortable position. Bring your hands in front of your heart, close your eyes. And then from here you rub your palms together, create some energy, create some heat. Once you've created that heat, open your hands and cover your eyes and soak up the energy you just created. Now slowly bring your hands back in front of your heart. And namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.